Chris Pratt's new film tells you it's okay to look at your phone during the movie, and here's why. I went to the theater on Monday because IMAX was doing a surprise early screening that turned out to be Mercy, starring Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson, from the director of Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. The film is about a detective in the near future who's put on trial for the murder of his wife, who has to use an interconnected cloud database of everyone's information as evidence to prove his innocence to an AI judge, or he'll be executed within 90 minutes. They're marketing this movie for IMAX 3D, but it's really the greatest advertisement for 4DX, since Chris Pratt spends the entire runtime locked in a chair that's located in the most green screen room of all time. The reason it took 2 editors to cut this film together is probably because it feels like the movie's mission is just to supply you with sensory overload in order to keep the pace up in this literal stationary action film that uses a lot of camera movements and augmented reality to distract you from how confined Chris Pratt actually is. The way the film conveys Chris Pratt searching through databases for evidence is with an extremely simplified version of Tony Stark's home garage that just feels more like annoying pop-up ads. The movie is telling audiences that it's okay to look at your phone during the movie because rather than fighting back against dwindling attention spans and trusting audiences to be captivated by a murder mystery, it instead feeds into our shortening ability to focus and relies on quick cuts and cheap gimmicks to keep you engaged in its story, while also having a convenient countdown clock in the top right corner that tells you just how much longer till the movie's over. To speak on the actual plot, I'll say I did fall for some decent red herrings, and the criminal investigation did unravel in an intriguing way, but I did question why I seem to care about Chris Pratt's looming death more than he does or anyone he interacts with. There's literally a part where he's like, alright bro, I'll talk to you later, and I'm like, dude, why are you so chill? You're about to die in 30 minutes. Like, freak out. If you told me this movie was actually an exclusive tech demo for the next MetaQuest VR, I'd believe you, since that's ultimately what it feels like it's trying to achieve. However, just like the dystopian society the film is set, that's not a world I'd like to live in, nor why I go to the movies. So I'll be giving Mercy a 2 out of 5. Thanks for watching.